Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you may be chiming in from around the world. My name is Rhonda Wise, and I am your host this evening. I'm chiming in from Detroit, Michigan. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about a few things tonight. So thank you for joining me. I want to welcome each and every one of you to the line tonight. Welcome to our next generation CEO business opportunity, where we are going to talk about tonight how to earn some additional income while we're at home in the comfort of our own home during this quarantine. I've been talking to some of my friends of mine over the last couple of weeks, and the conversation is a lot of people are hurting. A lot of people have been affected by this pandemic, the COVID-19 quarantine that all of us across the world has been in some type of quarantine. Businesses have shut down, restaurants, all types of places have closed down. A lot of people have been their income cut in half, and there's a lot of people who have lost their income altogether. But if you're like me, maybe you're still got some income coming in and you have a plan B, but maybe you're thinking that plan B needs to become your plan A. Well, right now, there's about more than 34 million people that have filed for unemployment. So that says that a lot of people are hurting financially. And we hope to answer some of your questions and possibly set up a way for you to position yourself so that the next time this doesn't happen, and that we're next time that we're a little less worried about our finances. Okay. So, but before we do that, because we're talking about earning some income, we do have an income disclaimer. And that disclaimer simply says, ladies and gentlemen, that when you come aboard, you have to do some work. This is not about getting rich quick or by any means. You can make a lot of money very quickly, but also you have to do the work. The more work you do, the more money that you will make. Okay. So now let's dive straight into this information. Now, with the conversations that you heard me say that I've been having with some of the people that I know, what about the conversations that you've been having? Do you believe that the world has changed? Well, yes, it has. And it has changed rather quickly. Well, as a matter of fact, over the last couple months, things have changed a lot. A lot of people's health has changed. All kinds of things have been happening over the last week. And people are hurting and they need money. They need finances so that they can make a change, right? Well, do you have a plan for this new change? Well, if you don't have a plan, well, we're going to talk about just maybe one option that might have an answer or be an answer for you. Okay. So let me ask you something. Do you know anybody whose hours have been cut? Do you know anyone who's furloughed, needing extra income? Maybe they need to replace their income. Well, I want to show you how you can do that all from the comfort of your own home. Okay. So which one of these categories do you fall in? I fall in about 3 of them. I don't know, a lot of people might fall into 2 or 3 of them as well. But what if you could replace your income and never have anyone else decide that you or your job was essential? Now, that would be pretty cool, right? But what if I also said that you can earn some additional income to have a better lifestyle, whatever that lifestyle is for you, and replace that income that you lost? And you can do it all in the comfort of your own home, and you can possibly make than you used to and more than you are making now. Now, it's possible, and you say, how is that? Well, you can start a home-based business, and this is the best time right now for you to start a business network. Why? Because you have a whole lot of people who are at home on quarantine. They can't go out. You might as well take a look at this presentation, right? So that's what we're going to tell them. So by doing that, you can align yourself with a company that's already got a proven track record and begin to make a lot of money right now. Why? Because we need it right now. Okay. It's imperative and essential that we get this extra money right now without waiting on the government and without taking up all the hours in the day. You can even do this part-time. So before we move on, let me introduce you to our founders. They are these three gentlemen right here, and they are always in meetings, masterminding and brainstorming on ways for us as business owners to get ahead. They want to see us be financially free. As a matter of fact, they wanted to see 10,000 financially free families by the end of 2020. Now, back then, when Coach Tomer, right here on the left-hand side of your screen, when he told us about that vision of his, we didn't know anything about the pandemic or the hardships that were getting ready to come a few years after starting this company. Well, before starting this company, they already helped people because they also had other platforms that they had started. But right now, they are responsible for helping thousands of people just like you and me through hard times, just like we're going through right now, earn a significant income. They built two or more businesses. They actually a couple businesses that have already made it through 9/11 and the Great Recession. Now, there's a lot of businesses that did not make it through that those two happenings right there, and they never pulled through. They failed, they died. And so, but right here, people are getting paid right now today, okay? And they are already, this company has already paid out 50,000 $1,000 bonuses and over $610,000 bonuses, okay? And these two categories, $1,000 bonuses and $10,000 bonuses, are unlimited, okay? So you can earn as many as you want whenever you want. Also, this company is responsible for over $1 million bonuses, and over 200 people in this company have earned over $1 million. And they're getting ready to do it again. They're getting ready to hit the ground running, and the market is about to shift. But before we thinking about the market shifting, you need to figure out what you're going to do to get that extra income, right? Well, if your grandma is like mine, she used to say, God bless a child that's got its own, right? And Warren Buffett, he might have known my grandparents because he said something similar. And what he said is this: he said, we must start a business to increase our income. So pretty much the same thing my grandma said, right? Well, how do we go about starting that business? Where do we look? Well, he said that the things that we like to do should be a hobby of ours, but the things that the world does, that is what we should use as our business. And one of the things that the world is doing, not right now, this second, but the world is traveling. The world is already, has been, and will continue to be the world's largest industry, and it's been that way for decades, right? But it's also essential to the world's economy. A lot of countries, not just cities, a lot of countries depend on us traveling and touring their country. That's how they stay afloat. Um, that's how they eat. And so pretty soon, the demand for travel is going to open back up. And when it does, guess what? All these vacations and weekend getaways and stuff that's been canceled are going to be rescheduled. As a matter of fact, they're being rescheduled right now. But guess what? There is a way that you can take advantage of the travel industry opening back up by doing what? Getting your share of the billions of dollars that's going to get made, right? So let's take a look at how you and I and everyone else that says, yes, I do, that this makes sense to them, how we all can get our share of those billions of dollars. Well, when you come aboard, you will receive your own travel site, and that site allows you, family, to make money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, that means your store never closes. So somewhere around the world at all times, is somebody awake, right? There's somebody on the internet shopping, and they can possibly be shopping using your business. Now, this business also is the industry's most successful host agency. Nobody else has what we have. We're fully accredited, and we have already made over $3 billion in travel sales with this one platform. So for all the trillions of dollars made, $3 billion plus have been made with this one company. And this company also has paid out over $250 million to our agents. So you might as well get your share of that as well. Now, when you come aboard, this is what your customer's website will look like when they click on your link, because you're going to receive a link that's attached to your membership, and your membership is set up just like Sam's Club, Costco, and BJ's, okay? And with that link, they can book cars, cruises, hotels, flights, homes like Airbnb, and also activities. When you get to Orlando, you want to figure out what can you do. And also you have that emergency travel tab, which allows you to book your emergency travel, like your travel insurance and stuff like that. Okay. Now you're going to be able to make money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with this travel site, and it's free for your customers to use your site. Now your site is set up, remember, like Sam's Club, Costco, and BJ's, but for everything travel. And you can invite people to come in and get the savings like you do, but not as much. They won't get as much savings as you do, okay? They'll get some. Now, they'll get some savings every single time they click on this link, shop at the same places they're already used to, but guess what? The difference is that when they click on your link, they're going to save 85% of the time, and you're going to earn money based on those clicks. 60% of whatever they save goes into your pocket. So if your customer saves $1,000, you just earned $600, and you're going to get a check in the mail as soon as that transaction clears. Okay, this next level of income that you can do here at Surge 365 is you can discover how to make thousands of dollars by putting together group trips. Now, group trips are huge in this platform. As a matter of fact, we have a young lady out of St. Louis, Missouri, who just so happens to be my cousin. And guess what? She is like the guru at putting together group trips. Every time you turn around, she's doing a group trip. She already has a group trip in place, and so do I, for Dubai next year, 2021. But guess what? Right now, you can get in position to put together your training, get together with our host agency, and discover how you can begin to put them group trips together as well. You can do fundraisers with big organizations like your churches, people you work with, and places like that. People are doing family reunions and they need to raise money. People are getting married, and you can begin to utilize this business as a fundraiser instead of people clicking and going buying candy bars. Why not let people utilize the business and begin to make money? And you can use reward credits to donate just like cash, or you can generate cash. There's several ways that you can make money. You own the business, you give all your church members or your sports group or little league, you give them all the link, and they can shop and travel using your link, and all that money goes back into the team's or the group's pocket. You get how this works? So even though you can make money as a business owner and you can have customers, you also can come aboard, take some training, learn how to put these trips together and make big chunks of money. That way you got some money to skate on while you put together another group trip. And you don't have to already know what you're doing either. Now, who does that? You're going to get training every step of the way. And this training does not cost anything extra. Now, to be a travel agent, you can select some paid training, but you don't have to, okay? Because right now, in this day and age, we're trying to get all the dollars we can into our pockets and hang on to that as long as we can, right? But you got experienced staff to help you, and you're going to be able to earn some free vacations and get some other perks and credentials by being in this one business. Now, that's 2 levels of income right there, and we're not even done. You also can come aboard, ladies and gentlemen, outside of those 2 platforms or those 2 levels, be the top dog, the VIP owner package, which is where I am and a lot of my colleagues are. We get the biggest discounts on all of our travel, in all of the restaurants. And right now, what are we doing a lot of? Ordering a lot of food from home. We're doing a lot of shopping from home. So much is being done from home for our own good, but guess what? When we come out of this thing, where do you want to be? Okay, so we want to find as many ways possible to hang on to the dollars that we do have, right? We got to spend some money, but you want to keep as much as you want. And then find a way while you're at home, not using up any gas, not spending any more money to go out in the public. You're being your own boss and you're making money, right, at your own pace, and you decide how much you make. But if you want to book a hotel right now, today, you can. You can either use this business customers or the business owners to shop 24 hours a day, book a hotel, rent a car. No matter where you are, you could be a million miles away or you could be right down the street from your own hometown. And when you do, you're going to save 70% on all the hotels and resorts that you book, 30% on cruises and car rentals. Okay. And let me say that again. And you get the chance to take advantage of this vacation vault. So what is the vacation vault? Oh my goodness. Do you like to travel? Do you like free stuff? Do you like buying stuff and shopping for free? Oh my gosh, that is exactly what it's like, because reward credits add up to cash, and we all know how they work, right? But let me tell you how you get them. When your customers make bookings and shop, their transactions have reward credits, but they don't get to keep them. They get the savings, but you get to make the money and you get the reward credits, and those reward credits on your vacation vault. Also, when you make any bookings, anything you do, restaurants and all that stuff, you're accumulating reward credits as well when you do bookings. So when you all those go into your vacation vault, and you want to rent a car, for instance, you can use those to rent a car. You can use those to book flights and trips and things. Okay, so that is really, really cool, isn't it? It's kind of like double, triple dipping here in some ways. But guess what? Doctors have decided that vacations are necessary. And at a time like now, wouldn't you love to go somewhere and just kick it and be on the beach without being worried that you're going to get sick or anything like that, right? And you can make money at the same time while you're on that beach. Why? Because you're going to be in a great mood. You're going to feel good. But what are some of the benefits from going on a vacation, from just going somewhere? These are just some, okay? But there are many. They're nonstop, okay? Because there's no telling what you can accomplish or what you may receive when you go on a vacation, to help you be a better person, to help you come back and be in better health, help your relationships, get a better job, boost your immune system in smaller ways. Why? Because you're eating some better food. Everything is not all loaded up with all this artificial stuff. There are some places that don't even eat like that, right? They look at us like we don't have any sense, but we're learning because we know we can use this business, and I can go on a group trip that's focused on restaurants, healthy eating. How about that? Learning how to still eat the things that you love. You come back from that vacation, and the doctor is going to give you a good bill of health. You should be in better shape, right? You don't want that medication from the pharmaceutical company, because those have serious side effects. I love these side effects, don't you? Sounds pretty good to me. But because vacations are so essential to our well-being, these founders that we have, ladies and gentlemen, they said they don't want us to ever have to go again without having a vacation. So look at the places you have to choose from. When you come aboard that top package, you got to be in the top package owner, the VIP section, okay? The company is going to make sure you take a vacation every single year. It doesn't matter if you make $1 or not. As long as you're in business for 12 consecutive months, you are going to go on a 7-day, a 7-night, 8-day vacation, and you have 3,000 places around the world that you can choose from. 5-star places. These not no rinky-dink places. Come on now, we're not going to do you like that. We're trying to get you to live a better lifestyle. So these are places, come on now, that you're going to want to go to again and again and again. And again, look at how many places you got to choose from. The pickings are not slim. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how many places I've been since I've been a part of this business. And I'm just moving myself out of the way so I can make some big time money. And I want to show you how you can do it too. We can do it together. All right. But even with people not really traveling, they will be pretty soon because things are starting to open back up slowly but surely. But as soon as the coast is clear, guess what? They are going to be hopping on a plane, train, bus, whatever that is, right? You know what I'm saying? I can picture it now, but we're going to show you how you can do that right now because you need the money right now. And we're going to go to work right now. You're going to share the same opportunity, just like you're seeing it. We're going to show it to other people. And don't worry about how you're going to explain it. This presentation explains itself and we are going to help you do it. We already have people that know what they're doing and they're going to be assigned to you. You're going to get your personal coach to help you and mentor you. You got to be coachable, okay? Because while you learn, they're going to show you the ropes. You're going to begin to make money right in the very beginning as soon as you go to work, okay? Because as soon as someone else decides that this makes sense to them and they come aboard, this is how much money you're going to make per person. So $30 initial compensation per person, $142 is going into a deferred compensation account, and you're going to get $10 monthly residual fee money that you earned, and this is your training. So after you complete 3 of these, your training will be done, and this is how much money you would have made. And at that point, you will be promoted to what's called a team builder. And when you become a team builder, now you're in position to make a whole lot of money. Let me show you exactly how much you stand to make right in the very beginning. So now that you're no longer the trainee, you're the trainer, right? So now those 3 people that came aboard, we're going to work with them, help you work with them, and you're going to start training them to do what you just did, okay? You're going to help them become a trainer as well. And you got to help them get their first 3. But guess what? I'm not the only one doing work, and neither are you. And here we're going to be getting to get paid by some work that we didn't even do, okay? But you still can get paid. And every single time your team grows by 7 people, the company is going to send you a bonus check for $1,000. So every time you hit 7, $1,000 is going to pop up in your mailbox. You can do that fast, slow, or whatever. And we want to help you do it faster rather than slower, right? Because that's the goal, to get the money now. But let's just take a look. Where do you start? Okay. You know you want your team to grow, but where do you start? How many people do you need? 1. You only need to start with 1 person. Now, we already confirmed that survey already said that over 34 million people have filed for unemployment within the last couple months, right? So that means that we know at least 1. We know more than that, but you talked to someone who said they've been praying, wishing, hoping, needing for something, maybe even before now, before this quarantine happened. So we're going to help those 3 people that came aboard complete their training, and then help those 3 do their 3, and we're going to just keep going, okay? But everybody that comes aboard, we're just helping them complete their training of getting those first 3 people. Now, let me show you how much money you can make by doing that. That's not an astronomical number. You start off with 1, and that 1 became 3, because when you got that 1 person, they want to have 3 people under their belt too, so they can be a team builder, so they can start getting those unlimited bonus checks, the $1,000 and the $10,000, okay? And you got to be a team builder to get those. So now that you're a team builder, every sale after that is going to get you $1,000 bonuses, right? Plus, it's going to get you a $20 override per sale. And by the time you get to 121 people, you have earned 17 $1,000 bonuses, right? And you got that way just by talking to that first person. And by that first person sharing some information turned into 3. It kind of sounds like that Beat Al Sassoon commercial from back in the day, right? Where they used to say, you know, it makes your hair so smooth and beautiful and everything, transform you. And they didn't want you to keep a secret. They want you to tell what? 2 friends, and then 2 friends tell 2 friends, and 2 become many, become a million, right? Same thing here. But here, you are going to be doing some dancing on this here, because we're not talking about shampoo. We're talking about growing your business, putting yourself in a better position financially. And every time your team grows by 100, the company is going to send you another bonus check, but this time it's for $10,000 and it's unlimited. Now, let me ask you something. You got total compensation from this business, passing out a link and doing some things that are not, you're able to stay at home, spend time with your family, you don't have to pay for daycare, and you earn $29,420. Would you be mad if it took you 12 months and you did it part-time? Because remember, you don't even have to do it full-time. You can do it in your spare time, but remember that disclaimer, you do have to do some work to get it, right? But would you be mad? No, you wouldn't. But what if you could get it sooner rather than later, and it doesn't have to take you 12 months, okay? Because you could do it sooner. Now, we got a 100-day challenge. Now, I know a lot of you love challenges. I've been seeing your TikTok videos. You're doing that savage challenge, right? Dancing, right? But guess what? This is not a dance challenge, but it is going to result in a lot of celebratory dancing. Let me tell you why. Because if you achieve those 100 people within your first 100 days for a limited time, this challenge is going to allow you to earn, oh my goodness, just by starting off with that one person, turn into a team builder, guess what? You get an additional $25,000. $25,000. Tell me you don't want that. And you did it within your first 100 days of being a business owner, not being an employee in somebody else's business. That is well over $50,000. It's like $55,000 in your first 100 days of being in business. And it is possible because Leslie Johnson has done it, Coach JP, Ms. Janice Parker has done it, and so many other people have done it. So it is very possible because Leslie did it in like 45 days. So if she can do it, being an introvert, I'm an introvert, this business is set up in so many ways. The compensation plan will knock your socks off, and nobody else has a compensation plan like we do. And I'm going to show you some things in a minute. But imagine that. Now I'm going to back up and I'm going to stop the slides right there because I want to take a couple of minutes and open up those links because I want to show you exactly what that looks like. Okay. So I'm going to open my window up and let me see. And go to the internet so I can open that up. Now, when your customers click on that vortex link, ooh, shoot, I went too far. When they click on that vortex link, this is what it's going to look like. And I want to show it to you so you have some idea of what you have and what you're offering your customers. You got to investigate. So every day, a couple times a day, you are to go through your office, and I'm going to show you how, and just look at what you have. Check out your office, make yourself familiar with it in case someone asks you a question, because you don't want to be dumbfounded when they ask you a question. You don't know how they log in or nothing, and this is your business. Okay, so that's why I want to show you, because on day one, as soon as you say I do, you're going to know what's happening. So when your friends and family click on that link, this is what they're going to do. It's going to say welcome, and they're going to get a chance to find out how we can beat the other guys, those public people, 85 to 95% of the time. It's free for them to sign up to use this link. but they do have to use the link. They have to be invited, okay? So when you click on that access, instant access, it's going to say, congratulations, you're in, and then you log on. So when you log on, this is what it's going to look like, okay? So hang on 1 second and let me pull this back up for you. Okay, so let me pull this back up for you. Click on that share so you can see what I am doing. And right here. Okay, so right here, this is the vortex. Now let me back up because I don't think you saw this page. So this is where everybody will come to log in. So they'll see this page as soon as they click on that link. And you can see it now. I'm checking my phone. Every time you see me look over this way, I got another monitor set up so to make sure you guys can see everything. Because sometimes Mother Internet does not want to cooperate. So once you click on the link, you can watch this video right here on the left-hand side. It's just a little welcome video. Tell a little bit about what they're getting ready to experience, right? And they click on instant access and it's going to say, congratulations, you're in. And once they do that, they'll be able to log on because remember, they got to be invited. And this is what they are going to see. Now, this is similar to what you're already used to seeing. We've all been online, so it's pretty much the same thing and self-explanatory. Now, I cannot show you any prices because that is against the rules. This is a private pricing platform. It is not open to the public. That's why you have to log into it. And by keeping it private, we don't have to abide by certain price parity rules, so we can keep the prices low. But anyways, if you want to see the prices, you get back to the person that invited you to the presentation, and they're going to give you a special gift of giving you your very own link just for participating in this presentation. But if you're a business owner, also learn how to go through your business, and I'm going to show you all of this stuff right now. But you can look at the prices, click on there, do some sample searches for yourself so you can see for yourself, and you can come aboard and be a business owner and really prove it to yourself, okay? See how it works in real time, just like we're doing right now. So cruises. These are some of the places with the cruises. Now, not allowed to show you the prices really, but these are some of the cruise lines that we have to offer. There's a whole lot, right? We're going to click on the car rentals. Also have a whole lot of places that participate. I like Enterprise, and it works the same way. Everything here is pretty much explanatory. We also have homes where like Airbnb. We got activities. So let's say you're going to Orlando pretty soon when everything opens up. And guess what? We're going to type in Orlando right here real quick so you can just see what it is. So when you type in something, the drop down comes open and you have to click your destination from the drop down, because if you don't, it won't register. Okay. So we're going to pick something at the end of July, because by then I think it'll be open. Now it's finding the best deals, and the vortex searches against all those public sites and then brings you the cheaper price of whatever they say is cheap, right? So now look here on the left side, it says show prices in money. It's saying that because customers don't have reward credits. Business owners do, customers no. Customers get discounts and it'll be worth their while. But here you got the categories of what type of activities you're looking for. You click on it and it'll show you what's offered in that area and how much it costs, and you can book it right here. And by using this link, you save $5 on some of these things, as you can see. Okay. So that is on the activities link. And then you got the lifestyles link over here where you can do transport, like things like Mobay. So if you've ever been to Montego Bay in Jamaica, they have Mobay where you can get from the airport to the resort and from the resort back to the airport, and then lounge perks and stuff like that, and your travel insurance and all that kind of emergency travel stuff that you will need. And this is what it is, folks. Right now, if someone were to need a hotel due to this pandemic, let's say somebody was in the house sick and the other people or person, they need to be somewhere safe and they want to book a hotel, but they want to save money. You can give them your link and they can save, and they're going to save 85% of the time they click on that, but you're going to earn 60% on whatever they save. Okay. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. Now let's say, I'm going to go to this one. Now, if you're a business owner, this is what it's going to look like when you go click on your, let me back up. I'm going to show you how to log in. So when you get ready to log in, this is what the login page looks like. That's not what it looks like. Okay, I'm trying to log all the way out, but for some reason, it won't go all the way out. But however, we don't need to go all the way out, because if it doesn't work this time, we're just going to do it, okay? Okay, it's not letting me go all the way back out. But when you log on to your business, this is what the page will look like, okay? So I'm going to click and get rid of that because we don't need that. But this is what your back office looks like. And your back office is just another way of saying your online office. And it houses everything you need right at your fingertips. Keep track of your, right there in the left-hand corner at the top, bonus bank account. That's where your $1,000 bonuses are going to be accumulating, and you can keep an eye on them right there. You have messages from home office right here on the left where the video is. YTB is where you would go to take your travel agent training. Right here in the middle, it says YTB, career path. Right here, Surge 365 Academy is where you have training and live videos, sometimes from the founders, which is Scott Tomer and Dr. Christopher Coakley. And right here in the middle, wholesale travel subscription access, we want to click on that. And that is how you enter your area of shopping, just like you did for the customer. So pretty much almost looks the same, but this has a little bit more to it, okay? So here, this is how much the members have saved. But unlike the first page for the customers, look at how much your savings are. So they're much bigger because you, as a business owner, you are saving 70%, whereas your customers are saving like 40%, 25 to 40%, okay, off of whatever they are. So we still got the same thing, and you can do the same thing, but you are going to get so much more than your customers. Here, look at your cruises. So even though you have all the same companies and vendors that your customers do, you can do more with what you have. So now you can do ocean cruises and cruise packages and stuff that your customers don't have access to. Flights. With flights, we have access to Southwest. Nobody else does. So Southwest, excuse me, Southwest is kind of bougie like we are. And so, but they like us. They don't just hang out with everybody. You can also do Airbnb homes, and same way. And everything you do here, as you can see, when you click out to pay, excuse me, when you click out to pay, you can pay with reward credits or cash. And reward credits act just like cash. How do you get them reward credits? Remember, you get them based on things that your customers do. And if you book a trip, if you book a cruise and you do things, you also accumulate reward credits, and all them reward credits go into your vacation vault. Here we got weekly stays where weeks are already set up by the week and at a cheap price for you. And activities, that's the same. Marketplace, so you know, you get the idea. Now here is where you can also save money doing the things you're already doing right now in the comfort of your own home. So how many people are shopping right now from home? Everybody. How many people like to shop from Amazon? Well, you can click on the gift cards right now with everybody graduating and stuff. You have a whole lot of places that you can pick to give a gift card from. Amazon, I don't know, we got packages coming on our porch every other day from Amazon. But guess what? Everybody else loves Amazon too. So if I want to get them a gift card, I'm not going to Meijer to get it. I'm going to open up my own business, click on that Amazon and purchase it. And you can see here, when you click on it, the little page opens up, you fill it out. You can purchase this with cash, or you can purchase it with some reward credits, okay? So, and that's how those work. And the same thing goes for everything else in this tab. So Airbnb, but luxury style houses are in here. You got restaurants.com. How many people are eating from home now? All of us. Why? Because just like a lot of businesses had to shut down, they didn't close down altogether. What they did is they had to do a compromise so that they can stay open, which is what we're doing. We're not really doing travel, but we have so much more to offer. We're kind of doing like the restaurants. The restaurants have the chairs on top of the tables. You can't go sit in there and dine in, but you can get curbside and you can get carry out. So same thing here. You can't travel right now, but it's so many other things that you can do. So if you're the business owner right here, you can spend $11 and eat $100 worth of food. What? Are you kidding me? You can do this with $11 cash or 1,100 reward credits. So let's say you're short on cash, but you got some reward credits that you built up over time. Go in there, buy you some food and eat, okay? And you didn't spend a dime to do it. But guess what? You also can go grocery shopping, because in the shopping rewards, after you get done getting all them rewards for restaurant.com, you can go shopping at Macy's, Nordstrom's, Best Buy, all these places like this. Order flowers, Father's Day coming up, you need a gift. All the stores that your dad might love is already here. There's over 4,000 stores here, and they all offer a percentage on the reward credits. So you're like me, you want to get a whole lot of reward credits if you can, you know, you click on that link. So let's say you want to order some type of baskets. Here, they got all kind of good things in here. You get 4.8% reward credits on that one. And whatever sale this particular place may be having, you're going to get sale perks from that. So here, triple, double dipping. Where do you get a chance to do that? Nowhere. And see, coupon pops up where you can get an extra 15%. So where do you need to shop? There's ship.com and Instacart, where you can shop at Meijers and grocery stores, and they bring your groceries right to your door. You don't have to go to the grocery store. Sure, you got to be in quarantine. You're trying to cut down going out, right? So you can be safe, but you're also trying to hang on to all the money that you do have as long as you can, while you learn and figure out how you can make some more money, right? So this is a lot. You got wine club. There's so many stores in there. And like I said, Macy's, shoe stores, from the low grade places to the elite, like you just don't know. And this is not even all of it. And as you can see there, here's my reward credits. You can check your account from this area, check prices. You got a price guarantee. You click that and see what it is. Sign out. You also got live chat, and so do your customers. So you need to talk to somebody while you're doing it. You can call the concierge, or you can start up a live chat. So how does that sound? Sound pretty cool, right? But guess what? That's not all, but that's all the time that we have for now, okay? Because the fat lady is about to sing. And guess what? We're going to get ready to get out of here. But it's decision time, folks. It's time for you to make a decision and decide what it is that you need and go after it, and let us help you do it. If you let us help you do it, you can get up and running before the night's end. And guess what? You can be in position to make money before midnight. And then by the next pay period that we have 2 weeks from now, you'll be looking at money in the mailbox, right? So how does that sound? Sound good? Well, I want you to do one thing, and that's get started right now. Get back to whoever invited you to this presentation, and let them know that you're ready to get started, okay? And if you're ready to get started, the sky is the limit. But if you're someone who that $499 or that $299 is a little bit steep for you, guess what? We need to talk. We don't want you to wait. We want to help you brainstorm and mastermind and come up with a way that you can figure out how you can come up with that money so you can get started. And we want to get you started on some other information too right away so you don't get too far behind. So by the time that you do have the money, you're already in position to grow. Okay, so any questions? That's a lot of information. I hope that you guys have found value in what you heard so far. I don't see any questions in the chat. And I just want to shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And join me on Wednesday for my Boss Up one-on-one presentation where I show you how you can start a home-based business. If you're a business owner, new business owner, and you're just coming aboard, congratulations. But the way that we connect, you get your people, the people who say, yes, they need help, you get them on that presentation on Wednesday, okay? You don't have to do it alone. There's already stuff going on. All you have to do is plug in. So on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. at nextgenwebshow.com, we will be doing the same thing there, and you can get your questions answered and begin to get in position. So by the time we open up, we all are going to be making some dollars, okay? All right, so if there are no more questions or no comments or concerns, we are about to get out of here. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Continue to pray for each other, stay in the house, stay safe, and I will talk to you soon because we want to see you on the beaches of the world, but more importantly, I want to see you at the bank because that's what it's all about. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy your evening.